Oh, what is going on, guys? It's Ross Fox here today, back again with another FIFA 23 Derby County Rams Revival Career Mode Save, Season 4, Episode 10 today. As you would have known, this is what happened last month. We did finally have European football again. We were very triumphant in that period. We, as defending champions, we beat Spurs this year in the FA Cup, and we knocked out Manchester City out at the Etihad following a bit of revenge for the EFL Cup or the Carabao Cup defeat. We finished up with the victory over West Ham United. We won 2-1. Since then, we do have games to show you from Brentford and Burnley, so we'll get into do that now, and then we'll get into the schedule for today's episode.
And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And this for 1-1. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper.
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. The supporters want to see him have a go. Shot attempted. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Has a go. He got a good palm on it. It'll be a corner. It's there for him. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make...
Watkins. Zivkovic. Real chance. In it goes to increase their advantage.
So, there we have it. As you would have seen, we did beat Brentford 3-1. We knocked them all over the park, really. And, we very rightly won. And it was a very nice 3 points. I mean, they are bottom of the league. And you wouldn't have seen the Burnley game because we simulated it. And we won 5-1 away from home. Absolutely triumphant. It's a very, very tough month of football. Going away to PSV in our first leg. Again, starting off with the away match, going to the Philips Stadion, Philips Stadion in the Netherlands, before we return back to Derbyshire and we welcome Newcastle to Pride Park, hoping to get a better result against them this year. I mean, I'm sure they battered us at the start of the season. I could not quite remember the result. Yeah, they battered us 5-0 at St James's Park, so we're definitely going to have to look for some revenge there. And then we will be swiftly moving on to the second leg against PSV. But the problem is, I think we might have to up the games to 4 games an episode just to finish the season off, because we are into the last 2 months of the save now. April and May. I'll say what, because this Europa League games, the quarterfinals. So I've got quarterfinal, semi-final, possible final. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1 game at a time. These European football, it is very difficult. So we'll have, I think we'll do the 4 games in today's episode. So we'll have we'll go away to PSV, to the Philips Stadion welcome Newcastle welcome Newcastle to Pride Park, welcome PSV to Pride Park, have 2 home games. Now, say 2 home games, we'll have 3 home games in a row. And we will play Liverpool as well. So we'll have 2 legs against PSV, Newcastle and Liverpool, just to break it up because we don't want every episode to be cup football. So obviously we'll have 2 games in the league and 2 games in the cup. So that would be that. And say the month doesn't get any easier. We've got another East Midlands derby to play against Nottingham Forest, the return fixture. And then we do have the semi-final of the FA Cup. So a trip to Wembley. So let's work that out at a later date. I said 4 games today's episode. Things are getting very difficult. And then just to see the month of May, in between possible more fixtures, a final, more cup football if we get through and everything. We've still got Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal to play, as well as Liverpool and Forest. So it just does not get any easier. Like say, looking at the Europa League as well. Seeing the draws. Milan play Hellas Verona, V play PSV, Sporting play Benfica, Genk play Rangers. So there's still very tough teams left in this competition. So we've got to try our best. Squad rotation once again is going to have to be on point. Squad's playing really well. Cannot complain at what's going on for a 25-man squad. We're generally doing really well. I mean, Penn has played 9 games this year. He's only kept 1 clean sheet, but we have tried to get him in quite a bit. He's played 2 games in the Europa League, 4 in the league, 2 in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the FA Cup. So we've tried to play him, but I do predominantly play Sarr. They're keeping 7 clean sheets and 40 appearances. That don't really look good, but it's not. We've got to deal with it. Unfortunately, Malang Sarr's injured. Well, Malang Sarr's going to miss the rest of the season. I mean, he did get injured in not the last episode, the episode before. So we're missing Sarr and Vega. So apart from that, squad rotate. So if we say we've got a 23-man squad, near enough, not 25. We've got 25 players in the squad, but 23 fit. So it is what it is. Got 5 games to play. Just a quick look at the Premier League table. Obviously, because we beat Brentford and we beat Burnley, that does give us a slight gap in third, whereas before it was quite narrow and tight. So we've only got 8 games left of the league season. So we have opened a nice 5-point gap over Newcastle. So hopefully we do get a positive result and we extend that lead to 8 points. And then obviously we've got a nice gap over Spurs, Arsenal and Man United. 10-point lead over Man United. So hopefully we can keep up very well. I mean, Liverpool are second, so it'd be nice to beat them as well. Possibly just reduce the gap on them a little bit. I mean, they are 12 points ahead, so it'd be nice to bring that down to 9. Can't see us catching them to get a second place in the league, but I still think if we finish 3rd or 4th or 5th this year, we've had a good season and it's still been better than last year. Finish on that 7th, as I've said in many of the episodes. Right, enough talking. Let's crack on and get to the Philips Stadion in the Netherlands.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And what we have for you is quarter-final action in the Europa League. It's PSV, and they take on Derby County.
Well, Derek, it's a chance to put one foot in the semi-finals here. This should be a great tactical battle between 2 very good coaches. I'm looking forward to this one. To see how the wingers play.
Wing. A gift for any goalkeeper. An incisive pass. Can he keep his composure? And a goalkeeper on top of his game. Accurately. Effort from long distance. No degree of difficulty. This attack looks highly promising. Nicely said. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can he finish this? Couldn't quite hang on. Vital intervention. Well, the goalkeeper got them. Can they forge ahead? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. And a good take under. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball, taking on Newcastle United. Can he put it away? And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 to the advanced position. It might be. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, they can keep possession now. Referee, now, what can they do from this free kick situation? One block after another, and the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. And in it goes!
Down the middle, but it's a neat...
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, in with a chance! Surely! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Well, the plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, a smart save. And there's the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. Could be! In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
It's a poor clearance.
And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness, no wonder these home fans are ecstatic. Still, there is a job to do, but they must fancy their chances based on this performance.
Well, they were great going forward, but if they are to go through, they'll need to defend better in the second leg. Today they were far too open, which left them vulnerable to the counter-attack.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goal.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Derby County up against Newcastle United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
But not all that hard to deal with. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done. Loftus-Cheek. Crossed into the penalty area. And pushed onto the woodwork. It is a decent-looking attack here. Can he put them ahead? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? Struggling to get it away. Last man back. Berardi takes the shot. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Here as he runs at them. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance. But the goalkeeper's cheek. Being egged on by the crowd. And danger still. Keeps going. Opportunity to take the lead. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Look how he holds off the defender. He keeps...
And slipped through beautifully. Zivkovic. Must be. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him.
But his strength just allowed...
And he's broken free. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonder.
Dante van Zer. Might be a chance here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
He just smashes it past the keeper with great...
Can he finish? Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Zivkovic. Can they convert? It must go in, surely. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. Down, and now they're on the attack. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. He gets away with a rebuke.
What a lot.
And confidently converted. Andrija Zivkovic. It's there for him. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
The quality of the cross.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Man, the breaking story is he'll retire at the end of the season. How about his role today? Stay with us. Whether the fans were hoping for this evening, it's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we are readying ourselves for a second leg match at the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Europa League. It's Derby County against PSV.
Well, Derek, they travel here today full of confidence after that first leg performance. But this is going to be a stern challenge for them. They will need to be somewhere near their best to progress to the next round.
Looking ball. But he could run onto it here. Oh, a great chance it was. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Opportunity. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple. A foul it most certainly was. Tremendous ball played through. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, that pass easy on the eye. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit. Okay. Well, not every keeper would have been that. Williams, played into the box. Well, it's a wild attempt. Well, they need to get tighter here. Still could put it away. Oh, he saved it. Dante van Zer. Promising sequence. Can he take the chance? Nicely saved.
Excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Well, leaning back a bit. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Good strike.
On aggregate, 4. Real chance. Well, whatever way you slice it, a long... Happy to take on the shot. 2 minutes. Promising looking ball. Oh, that's a fine ball. Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie. It's opening up for them. They simply couldn't beat the first defender. Very much run-of-the-mill as... Can they hit on the break? Defenders need to cover. Opportunity here. There's the goal! And that should be the one that puts a seal on it. For both sides. And he's lost custody of the ball here. A glorious chance. That's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yeah, I don't think the result was ever in doubt. They were the better team in nearly every department over the two legs and deserved to go through.
All in all, he did plenty of good things in the game.
Well, he didn't have his best game, but he still played a part in the team's victory. He certainly made a contribution.
Man of the moment. He's on the cusp of setting a new Premier League scoring record. Will he do it today? Agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Derby County taking on Liverpool.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Cheers. Good luck.
Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. Well,
An incisive pass, and just wide of the post. Decent Diallo with it here. Well, they might be onto something. And the keeper has denied him.
well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control form, hasn't he? And I fully expect him
Oh,
to...
wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
It's there for him. And that goes down as a...
Goal for Burnley. It's now 1-0 with 25 minutes played.
wonderful chance. Spectacular news. They're making considerable progress. Defenders need to cover. Corner awarded. Now sending it in. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, a classic example of... Oh, surely! It's got to be! And a goal! They're running the sight! Can he finish this? Not out of the woods yet. Another goal! Paqueta. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Now, who can he play it to? It's there for him. And a fine stop. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Return to Paqueta. Can he convert? Oh, and nearly on target. Not to accrue to Liverpool. Well, visionary passing. Well, denied by the...
It's a
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. And up for grabs off the keeper. Marvellous anticipation. Alexander-Arnold. And the keeper making sure a home defeat.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.
So, it's been a rather mixed, interesting episode. I mean, we'll start off with the Premier League. We did have a nice win against Newcastle. Newcastle didn't turn up. So we're now with 7 point. We've got a 7 point lead over them. Just the gap has shortened. Manchester United and Arsenal closed the gap on us. Man United are 4 points off us in third. So we've got to be wary towards the end of the season. They get the last game of the episode, as you would have saw, Liverpool. They beat us 4-0. They absolutely battered us. They torn us apart. They got what they deserved. And there's nothing else to really say about it. We did not turn up. We couldn't do nothing. Their team was too strong. They've just extended the lead to 15 points over us. But we were never going to catch them anyway this year. So that does help them in their title race bid. Again, we've still got Manchester City to play, so you never know what's going to happen with that 5 point gap. But Man City have that game in hand over them, so we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, we beat Newcastle 6-2. Absolutely dominated the game. Dante Van Zandt just took it by storm, and the whole squad just got our revenge on Newcastle, beating us 5-0 at St James's Park. Like I said, lost to Liverpool. We move on, and let's get to the big one now, the Europa League. We did go through. We did go through indeed. That first leg was just daunting for us. PSV, very strong. They were very strong indeed. And they went 3-0 up. And I thought it was all over. Managed to get 2 goals back. And then it was 3-2 on aggregate. And they got a late fourth. So we went into the second leg 4-2 down on aggregate. But as soon as we got our first goal in the second leg, the belief just took off, and we dominated them. We stopped them. From what happened at their stadium, we couldn't get in control of the match, but they were in control of us. But then the second leg, we were in control of them, and which led to the 4-0 win. So we went through 6-4 on aggregate. So that was a very nice result there. So we're now into the semi-finals of the Europa League. That is just absolutely mesmerising. You can't complain. I say, now looking at the results, we've got a real chance to progress into the final. At first, we've just got to keep taking each game as it comes. As you can see, Hellas Verona, considering the last 16, AC Milan had a dominant 6-2 win on aggregate against Villarreal. Hellas Verona just took AC Milan by storm and won 5-2 on aggregate, beating them 3-0 in the return leg. So I mean, yeah. So it was obviously must have been 2-2 in the first leg to be 5-2 on aggregate. So they took the second leg by storm and they battered them 3-0. We beat PSV 4-0. So we took the second leg by storm. Looking there, Sporting Lisbon just did enough in the first leg against Benfica as they went through 2-1 aggregate, and then again there, Rangers are through 4-2 on aggregate after a 2-2 draw, so they had a 2-0 advantage over Genk. So we've been drawn against Rangers, against the Scottish club, and Sporting play Hellas Verona for the team. So yeah, that has been 4 games for this episode, and there's going to be 4 games in the next episode, as the games just don't disappear. As we've said, we've got very big fixture congestion. Got a very tough league game East Midlands derby against Nottingham Forest to play. So that'll be the start of next episode. Then we go to Wembley and we take on West Ham in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Can we get to our second final of the season? And then we'll be travelling away once again. Third knockout round. We'll be playing away in a third match in a row in the European. We're playing away in the first leg. So we're going away to Ibrox in Scotland. So that will be a very tough game. And then we will be having Manchester City away at the Etihad in the league. So that's going to be very difficult indeed. So next episode again, it'll be 4 episodes. And then we'll see what happens with obviously the cup football, obviously within the Europa League and the FA Cup, as to how the fixtures pan out after that. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. These next couple might be slightly longer, but we've got to get through the season. Hope you've all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.